So number 3 on this worksheet was kind of a tricky one, so I'm going to go over it a little bit. It's the one with the UFO. Here's the setup you should get when you draw the diagram. We have person A looks up at an angle of 40 degrees. Person B looks up at an angle of 25 degrees. They're 1 mile apart. So if we break that into two triangles here, the first triangle we're going to use to find side B here. And once you find the third angle, you can use law of sines. So we know we had, first off, 40 degrees is on the outside, so subtract from 180 to get 140 on the inside. Then subtract both 140 and 25 from 180 to get 15 up here at the top. Set up our law of sines, and we'll get the side B as 1.63. And that was one of our answers. It asked, how far is person A from the UFO? So we needed to know that answer. The other part of the answer was how tall is, or how high up is the UFO. So we use our answer for B, move it over here to another triangle, which you don't see in the original diagram unless you drop this little height down here. So we have 1.63 on the hypotenuse now, 40 degrees inside the triangle, and it'll make a right triangle. So we can just use our regular sign without the law of sines or law of cosines or any of that. Sine of 40 equals the height over 1.63. Solve and you'll get a height of 1.05. So in this next example, number 4, and it's another tricky one. You might not exactly understand what's going on. Again, it's going to be helpful to break into two triangles. It says the angle of elevation to the very top is 62.5. The angle of elevation to just the building is 60 degrees. So I broke that down into two triangles. If I could find this total height minus the building height, I'll be left with the flag height right here. So the total height, oh, that should say right here, this should be building. The total height can be found by using the tangent. So we have 62.5 here for the angle. We have 400 feet down here at the bottom, and we're looking for this side here. So opposite over adjacent, our unknown over 400 equals the tangent of 62.5. Solve that, you get 768.4. It's very same setup for the building height, except we're going to use the 60-degree angle. Sine of 60 equals the unknown over 400. Solve it, you get 692.8. Subtract them to get our little piece up here, and when we subtract them, we get 75.6 feet.